Oh man, so listen, man, I've been a Brilliant Idiots listener since like 2014. Like, goddamn, man. I done seen and heard all the damn wax stories. All the wax stories, man. And of course, I was there for the wax face reveal. Now, with all that being said, dog, over a year ago, it seemed like Wax was becoming a regular on the podcast. Like, every single time he had a seat, had a mic and everything, talking. The shit was amazing. Out of nowhere, we didn't see that boy no more. People did not know why. What was the reason? Now, there's a rumor that was broken down by the Homeroom podcast, and they was basically saying that Wax allegedly told someone that he wasn't being valued that well by Andrew and Charlamagne, so he wasn't getting paid, and that's the reason why he left the show. I was thinking, that don't really make sense for a complete fall off as far as friendship. That don't make sense as far as that. So here we go. My boy Chiggs did his research, and he was watching B. Simone. And Carla went on there, and Carla spoke about Wax's situation. Now, when I noticed that Wax was missing, it was directly after Charlamagne and Schultz was clowning him for weeks straight for cheating on Carla. Without saying it, they were saying it. They was clowning him for cheating on Carla. So when Wax was gone, and people was thinking maybe he left because he cheated on Carla, I'm like, no, he always does that. That's who he is. Charlamagne not gonna not fuck with his homie no more. But these claims sound wild as hell. These are allegations. So let's get to my dog Chiggs Smooth. Shout out to my boy, man. Proud of my dog. Just crossed over 100K. Doing great, man. Let's see what he got to say about the situation.
Yeah. No Chiggs Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say.
You know Chiggs gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chiggs gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Oh boy, here we go. So I'm sure most of you guys remember Wax from the Brilliant Idiots. Not only that, but he was also Charlamagne's longtime friend slash bodyguard. Now, Wax was loved by everybody. You guys all remember he was very, very funny. From all the random stories he would tell to his banter with Charlamagne, everybody loved Wax. But over the last year, Wax has been missing. Yes, Wax has been MIA in relation to Charlamagne and Andrew Schultz. A lot of people have been confused. Where did Wax go? Now, Charlamagne went on Gillian Waller's podcast and referred to Wax as a former associate. Till this day,
that was crazy.
Neither Charlamagne or Andrew Schultz has ever addressed the reason why Wax is not on the podcast anymore. Well, looks like now we're starting to get some answers as to why Charlamagne and Schultz dropped Wax. Now, Wax's ex-fiance, Carla Wilmaris, she went on B. Simone's podcast, and boy, did she reveal everything. If you guys remember, Wax and Carla were engaged. Not only that, but they also had a baby together. Carla went on the podcast to reveal a lot of deep, dark things about Wax. Here's what she said.
I didn't just get either cussed out or told something mean or...
I went to a wedding. I went to a wedding where Joe Rogan was there and all kinds of celebrities. And I was wearing so much makeup on my throat, right here on my neck, to cover it up. Because it happened that night before. But if you look at those videos and those pictures, I am so in love.
Lord.
So in love. Lord. You can tell us that we were next.
Oh,
we were next.
No.
We were next 4 months later. And it's like no one would know. And you're like also think this really strong woman would go through that.
Yeah.
This woman that has everything on her own. You know that can carry it on her own. But also I think when you have children, and at this age, I don't know if I was younger, what I have left. As soon as I did, I also have to admit I have my own home in Florida. I have my own vehicle.
Now, in addition to that, she also mentioned that Wax cheated on her as well and also had a baby on her with another female. Now,
goddamn Wax!
The wedding she was talking about was Andrew Schultz's wedding. Joe Rogan came to Andrew Schultz's wedding and gave him a $50,000 watch. A lot of people speculated that Charlamagne's fallout with Wax had something to do with his relationship with Carla. Now, Carla also mentioned on the podcast that she told a couple friends and they did not believe her.
The entirety of my relationship before and after, it never stopped. And I will 1,000% attribute that to God and my therapist. She could see what I did. And when I left months later, when I opened up about the physical abuse, my friend said, what? You went through what? And I'm like, I thought I said it. In my mind, I thought I had said something. Even my therapist did not know of one of them, and I'm like, I know I told you, but you're...
Now that makes sense as far as why after the cheating allegations and everything, all the cheating stuff, Charlamagne still had Wax on the podcast, but then he wasn't on it anymore. So Charlamagne approached Wax after hearing whatever he heard, That makes sense. It aligns with the events.
You're so isolated. You're such in your own world, and you're living under so much shame.
And you're used to covering it up. That's the name of the game.
Although
I'm sure Charlamagne was one of those friends that Carla told, and you guys all know Charlamagne has a zero tolerance policy against anybody doing anything to women. Charlamagne brags about having women on his staff, his business partners are all women, and obviously Charlamagne, knowing that this information was going to be public at some point, cutting Wax off and distancing himself was the best thing for him to do. If you guys want to go listen to the full podcast, make sure you guys go to B Simone's YouTube channel and go check it out. And for legal purposes, I do have to say that these are just allegations as well. Wax has yet to address this publicly, but tell me what you guys think about this, man. Prayers up to all the parties involved. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later.
Make sure y'all stay showing love to the homie Chick Smooth channel, man, over there. Always doing some great stuff, man. But yeah, dog. Yeah, straight up. This is a tough one right here. Wax, he has the ability to come and speak out and dispel anything if he wants to. If he wants to go ahead, because now he has to, I believe. So to save face if he wants to continue doing his thing. I know he has his doing his thing as far as entertainment wise. He has a chicken farm, and if she didn't file any criminal complaints, then he could go ahead and move on with his life. But his reputation is ruined. As far as his into the industry was Charlamagne, and Charlamagne was doing all he could as far as having him on Brilliant Idiots, Bully and the Beast podcast that he had with that one chick. I can't think of her name right now. The chick that had issues with Michael B. Jordan. But yeah, dog, man. Now I seen somebody in Chick Smooth comment section was like, let me see if I can see it put up. I don't get how you can say City God got zero policy for harming women when he got allegations on his name. Now allegations are just allegations. So she'd say that was 10 plus years ago. You have not seen his rebrand recently. He's been trying to shred that for years. No Shark Kelly, no shit. That's why it's called a rebrand, for public perception. So yeah, dog, listen, allegations are allegations, and the thing about it is, like, when you got an entourage, man, your entourage low-key got to be cleaner than you. Your entourage got to make less mistakes than you. So this is a tough situation. What do you guys think about it in the comment section below? Do you think it's okay that Charlamagne shedded Wax? He dumped Wax when he probably got word of the allegations from him putting his hands on Carla. With everything that Charlamagne has been fighting for years and years with his allegations, you guys probably heard about him already. Do you think it's right that he publicly distanced himself from Wax after that point? Now, some people may feel like that he should give Wax the benefit of the doubt. Some people may think that. Or he may be privy to information to be more, sure of whatever happened. That may be that too. Wax may have told him the truth. I don't know. But what do you think though? One thing, because if he did know the truth, he'd probably come out and defend his homie. But how does defending his homie look? It's crazy, bro. If you're gonna be in the public eye, your homies got to be on point too, man. But damn, Wax, it's like, damn, it's I'm gonna say one thing right here, just like not even on no bullshit, but just some real shit. Hearing all the Wax stories, this don't sound surprising at all. But it's just a woman that makes it a difference. Even though he's a goofy nigga, funny nigga, he still was a bodyguard for years. And he did some work, you feel me? So it don't sound surprising. And plus other stories as far as him, being a bully, real talk, it don't sound surprising. But to a woman, that's a difference. That's a difference. I don't know. Now, homie says, Shucks ex accused him of abuse, but Charlamagne stood by Andrew Schultz. But with Wax, he had to separate himself. Let's look and see what they're saying over here. I forgot about the Schultz one, boy. Did they sweep that under the rug quickly? That was Chuck saying. She probably didn't have the same relationship with Charlotte did with Carla. Plus, Carla is tapped in with Black Media, has her own podcast too. That's the same thing too. I can't even remember Andrew Schultz's ex-girlfriend. I remember how she looked though, but she didn't have a voice. Carla has a voice. So that plays into it too. All these shameful things is they play into people's decisions, man. We get it, Shakes, he perfectly broke down the reason why that probably wasn't mentioned, bro. We get it. As far as people that do the entertainment world, we understand it. But as far as morally, it don't make sense. It's not equal. I'll cut my man off as well for doing something like this. Unacceptable. You don't always have to stay friends with someone. You don't. The thing about it is the allegations, though. Are they true? Does Charlamagne know more than we know? I'm pretty sure he knows more than we know. Does he know more as far as he had a conversation with Wax to confirm it? We don't know. It's sad they had to go down that way, but it is what it is. I guess business is business. One thing, you can't let one person blow the whole situation up, though, at the end of the day. This shit sucks. As a Brilliant Idiots fan, man, this shit sucks, dog. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this, dog. But it looks like Brilliant Idiots has gotten a little better lately. They still haven't caught that stride as good as they were the last couple of months when Wax was on it. But they got a little better, man. Damn, this is a tough one, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm going to get a... No, you know what? No, the fuck this remind me of? I want to people before I even end this. You know what this remind me of, folks? This remind me of people that watch Dormtainment. Do you guys remember Dormtainment? Dormtainment low-key fell off completely because one of the strongest writers, strongest personalities, Tay, got allegations put on his name. This dude named Tay. Dormtainment was like a social media group, a YouTube channel. They had a group of people. They wrote a bunch of skits and stuff, a lot of funny skits. They also made songs. They had one guy that was very multi-talented, produced beats and also wrote skits and everything. And they had a bunch of viral videos. And he was ahead of a lot of them. Not saying he was the only talented one, but he was super talented. And once he left, that shit like kind of, it made it not hit the same. Everything that made it not hit the same. Let me know what y'all think about that, man. I'm gonna get up out of here though, man. It's your boy Stacy. Yo. While editing this video, I realized that I did not say this, man. Prayers to all victims of domestic violence. It's not cool. It's way more important than any TV show, any podcast, any skit, any entertainment. Domestic violence, if you're doing that, it's not respected. It's not accepted at all. So that comes first. The victims come first for anybody that's actually suffering that. Prayers to the Carla for saying what she had to say. And we'll see what else Wax got to say if he does speak in the future. I'm out.